Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing one of my favorite videos. I literally say this every month and I don't know how. It's already September. Insane. But I'm ready for fall. Like Labor Day hit and I was like, it's fall. Even though I'm still very much in a romance mood right now, I feel the shift coming back to a fantasy. I was in a fantasy mood for like July and then I did not like Heavenly Bodies and it kind of took me out. And now I'm itching for a good fantasy. Let's just hop right in. I did make a whole new list of prompts. Some of them are the same as the last time, but some of them are new, fun, like a little twist on what I had in here before. So I'm excited to use the new prompts. I also, if you can tell, I'm literally surrounded by books. These are all books I've gotten recently in the past few weeks. These I got, well, not these, but like these I got in the past few weeks, and then these I got for my birthday. Not this one, but these ones I got for my birthday for my parents. And then I went shopping, so just a lot. There's a lot of books that I need to get to. There's also books on Kindle that I want to read this month. I will say I'm not going to include those in like this set TBR, but I have my holds for the favorites that came through, and then there was something else that I got. I don't remember. There was another book. I'll put it on the screen if I can remember to do that. But there was another book that I got my hold for and I really want to read it. So I kind of think I have to do that soon if I'm going to. Other than that, I think picking like 6 books is a good idea. How many did I read this past month? These 2 were on my TBR. The Rose Bargain might have been. I think A Novel Love Story was, and I just didn't read that. I can't recall what the other ones were. I know I read Swan Song by Ellen Hilderbrand, and I think that was it. I think that was all that I read from my TBR. So clearly I didn't do very well, but I really, really wanted to just mood read, and that happened to be a lot of romance and stuff that wasn't on my TBR, which is totally fine. I don't even care if I read all the books that are on my TBR because I'm just doing this for fun. Like, this is just such a fun activity, and it's fun to like see what I'm in the mood for right now, and then at the end of the month see like if that mood stayed the same, if it changed. Yeah, especially because I've gotten a lot of new books lately, and then also because I've gotten a lot of new books, I'm just like, I don't have room. I don't have any room, and it's a problem. I need to stop. I'm not buying books for the foreseeable future, except next week when Wild Card comes out by Elsie Silver. I think that's the last book I'm buying for a while. So that being said, let's just hop right into the video. I've got my little jar here, and like I said, new prompts. So, and these, I actually printed them this time. So like, oh, one fell out. So 2 fell out. We'll do both of those. I printed them this time, so they're like cuter. They're pink, more on brand. Okay. Oh my God. Speaking of pink, it is a pink cover of The Rose Bargain. The Enemy by Sarah Adams. Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. Can't read that though because I haven't read When in Rome. That's it. And I think I know which one I'm going to pick. The Rose Bargain. I recently saw someone that I watch on YouTube rate this on Goodreads and gave it a 5 stars, and I'm excited to see what I think. I know I feel like it's been kind of a hit or miss for people, but this one really intrigues me, and it's a really short book. It's literally like 370-ish pages. So for a fantasy, like that's not bad, and it is YA. So that's the first book. Yay. The other one that fell out is person on the cover. Okay. That I can do. That we can do. This does have people on the cover, obviously, but not like the whole body. The other ones I'm looking at are Bridgerton and Swift and Saddled. I read the first one of this book a few weeks ago and I absolutely loved it. I went and I bought the rest of the series. So I am really interested in getting back into this. But I also, for some reason, since I am still in a romance mood, I'm like, this might just hit so hard. So, oh boy, which one am I more likely to pick up? How long is this? 430 pages. I think I might go with this because for some reason, Bridgerton also just gives like a cozy vibe to me. But at the same time, like it's a romance. And even though I feel like it's more spring, summertime coded, it's just gonna be cozy. And I love, love, love the show. And the first season was my favorite. So I think I'm really gonna enjoy this. So I'm gonna go with this, Bridgerton, The Duke and I, for my second book. Literally so many books. I feel like they're just so far away that you guys can't really see them, but it was hard to get them all in because I just don't have room on my cart. This is also full on the bottom. Prompt number 3. I don't know if I said, I think I'll pick like 6 prompts probably. Single, mom, or dad. So single parent trope. I think I know what I'm gonna choose. I don't have it, but I think it's gonna be Wild Card by Elsie Silver because that comes out on Tuesday and I feel like I'm immediately going to read that. I tend to do that with all her books. All of those books in that Rose Hill series are single dad. Let me look and see like what else I have. I don't think any of those are single dad. I know Lost and Lassoed is, but that's the 3rd book in the series. I don't see any. I also like don't know that much about all of my books, so there could be like a single parent trope, but not one that I know of except for Lost and Lassoed, which I'm obviously not gonna get to like in the TBR because I'll probably read the second one, but I don't know if I'll get to the 3rd one this month. So we'll choose Wild Card by Elsie Silver. This 4th prompt, mountains on the cover. Okay. This definitely has mountains. That's like right there, right in your face, mountains. This doesn't have mountains on the cover, but this one does. Another prompt that this one fits. I think this one's like my only option aside from, again, Lost and Lassoed, which is crazy that 2 prompts in a row it fits, but maybe I should have just picked that up. But The Great Alone, I feel like I kind of want to wait to read this until winter though. I feel like this is just like, this literally takes place in Alaska. Like, I don't think I want to read this. I want to read this so bad, but I think I want to read it like when it's winter. So I might put this back. I might put this back and choose a different prompt because you guys, this is my video anyway. This is my video, but I also, like, I really want to read this like when it's like I can be cozy and like, I don't know, you know, it's just, to me, this is a winter read. So I think I'm probably gonna put this back. I've had Firefly Lane on my TBR for the past 2 months, haven't picked it up. And if there's a month for me to pick it up, it's either this month or it's next year. Like it's not that one's not a winter book for me in my mind. It's just not giving winter. We're gonna choose a new one, a new prompt number 4. Okay. Start a series. Start a new series. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is one of the options. We have The Night and the Moth. I feel like I didn't have this prompt last time. The Night and the Moth by Rachel Gillig is a good option. Late Lark by Alex Astor. The Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. This book scares me so much, and I say this every month. This book scares me, and I have a prompt every month. But I'm not in a rush to read this because the second book was supposed to come out in October, but now it's like next February, I think. And again, to me, this is giving like winter. It's also like massive. This book literally intimidates me so much. I've never been more intimidated by a book, but I want to read it so bad. But this is an option. This does fit the prompt. Oh, this was the other book on my August TBR. Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. Another good option for a short book. Could do Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, but I feel like that's not gonna happen. So these are the 4 books that I'm gonna choose from. It's so hard. I don't know. Sorry if the lighting's changed. Like, I think the sun just went behind the cloud. It's not gonna be this. It's just simply not gonna be this. I'm gonna have to pick that up like when I'm in the mood for it. It's that type of book. I'm just gonna pick it up when I'm ready for it. I do really want to read this book. I feel like this gives fall vibes, but it's also Regency, which both of these are too. And I don't know if I need all of that. This prompt is like also hilarious because these are also 2 series that I'm already gonna be starting this month. I don't know anything about this book, The Night and the Moth. I don't. I think I'm gonna go with Half a Soul. I think this is the option for me. For some reason, I'm more drawn towards this book. So this is gonna be the 4th book on the TBR. Okay, 5th prompt, random letter generator. Let's do this. Let's see, random letter generator. Depending on what it is, it's either going to be like what it starts with or what's in the title. Like if it's like a Z, I don't even know if I have something with a Z, but that's kind of the vibe. Okay. Spin. Is that Q? Oh my God, Q? What has a Q in it? What has a Q in it? Literally none of these books. Not even any down at the bottom. Okay, we're gonna redo that. I'm just gonna hit done. Let's try it again. I. Okay, do I have something that starts with I? I feel like that's like a common enough letter, like it's gonna be in too many of these titles. Probably shouldn't just... Okay, this is literally not... We're gonna try this one more time, and then if nothing good comes, then I'm just gonna choose a new prompt because this is crazy. Also, sorry for the glare. No, that's literally an X. That's literally an X. Okay, maybe I'll do if there's an X in it. There's no X's. There's literally, this is the worst. This is the worst. We're done for the day. We're not gonna use that prompt. We tried, but that prompt is just not working for me today. It's not on my side. So let's try a new prompt. This is a new prompt number 5. Part of a series. That's good. That's good because then I can hopefully make some progress. Part of a series. Swift and Saddled, A Torch Against the Night by Sabata here. This is the second book in the Ember and the Ashes quartet. And then Fearful by Lauren Roberts. I got this yesterday. I went to her book event in Massachusetts last night and I got this. We got like some stickers and stuff, but got a signed book and we got to hear her talk and it was so fun. It was so fun. This book is obviously very short. It's just over 200 pages. And I feel like I do want to read this and get it over with, but I also have, not get it over with, but like I'd be ending a series, world would be complete. But I don't know if I'm in the mood for this right now. I really don't. I'm interested in if I would read this. I feel like maybe I could. It feels big. It's not that big, but it feels big. And then I also have Swift and Saddled, which this is the biggest book I'd have on my TBR so far, but I'm probably gonna read this anyway. So maybe I'll just put this one on. I think I'm gonna choose this book. Apparently I'm not really branching out from my romance as much. I'm a little bit going into fantasy, but not really. 6th prompt, depending on the book that I choose for this, maybe we'll pick a 7th because these books are all pretty small. Roll a die for the number of words in the title. Okay, well, I don't have any die, but we can do 1 through 6. Roll a die. We're gonna click roll. 5. Okay, 5 words. 5 words in the title. Only Wild's Encyclopedia, that's 5, but I don't want to read that. Okay, these are my options. We have The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. I really do want to read this one. So this is a really, really good option. I feel like fall is a good time for like a mystery too, like this. The Love of My Afterlife, Torch Against the Night again, and then The Night and the Moth. I feel like I'm gonna get these two. Like these two are not right now. I'm not in the mood for the Torch Against the Night one, really. I think that's, again, I'll just pick it up when I'm ready for it. I don't think I'm gonna pick this up. I feel like I want to keep some romances on my TBR that I really do want to pick up. Obviously, most of these are romances, but I want a book that I'm just excited to read, like that's a romance if I'm in a romance mood, and I already have like 2 full romances on my TBR, so I think that this is also a no. That would mean The God of the Woods is my pick for, what is this? What book is this? Oh, right. A book with 5 words in the title, which is what the die chose. This is large print, by the way, which is why it's like so floppy and glary and whatever. And it looks extra long because of that. It's like 650 pages, but like it's large print. So, because I really wanted a paperback, I think we'll choose one more. Again, these are just fun. Like, I don't know if I'm actually going to get to all or any of these. That's up in the air, but we'll do one more. An auto by author. Okay, buy an auto by author. Deep End is a good option because of Ali Hazelwood. I get everything she buys, everything she writes, I'll buy. The only other one, I don't know if I'm at the point yet where I consider Frederick Bachman as an auto by author, but I do really enjoy his 2 books that I've read. I don't know if he's an auto. Honestly, probably not, depending on what it is. Maybe he is. I don't know. I'm hesitant to say that. The only other one I can see is Fearful by Lauren Roberts. I love Lauren Roberts. There's something in the making that she is working on. She told us that yesterday. I don't know when that's going to come out, but I feel like I want to be caught up for when it is, even though it's a completely separate world and series. And also this is a short book, so I think that this would be like a good addition to my TBR. Really would love to read this, but again, I love having an Allie Hazelwood on my cart, because then it's like when I'm in the mood for one, I still have one that I haven't read, you know? So I feel like I might put this one back. Another option is Sounds Like Love by Ashley Poston. I would say she's an auto-buy author, but I've only read 2 of her books. Obviously, I have a novel love story here, and I kind of made a deal with myself though that I would get her, or I would read that book before I read this one, because that came out a year ago, and I haven't read it yet, and I literally just got this, but this one sounds more interesting to me. Do I put another romance or do I put another fantasy? They're both short. They're both short books, so it's not about like the length. I think I'll go with Fearful. I think that this is a good option. Get to that eventually. Maybe I should try to read Novel Love Story first, which I also could have put on my radar, but I didn't read it last month. I'm not gonna read it this month, let's be honest. So Fearful by Lauren Roberts. I think this is the one. This is the one that we're gonna top our TBR off with for the month. So let's recap. First, for a book with a pink cover, I chose The Rose Bargain. For a person on the cover, I chose Bridgerton, The Duke and I Start a New Series. I chose Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. A book that's part of a series, we chose Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage. I had to think about that for a second. For the roll a die and choose a book with that many words in the title, that was a mouthful. I chose The God of the Woods by Liz Moore, because that is 5 letters. Oh my gosh, 5 words. That's 5-word title. And then for the last book of by an auto-buy author, I chose Fearful by Lauren Roberts. Oh my gosh, and I forgot because I don't have it physically. And then the one that I don't have that I'm gonna get next week when it comes out is A Single Parent Trope. And for that, I chose Wildcard by Elsie Silver. Here's the stack. This is a pretty good lineup for September, I think. Still in my romance, but also getting into fantasy again. We got a mystery. So yeah, I think I'm excited. I'm excited about these books. I'm excited for the books that I chose. I think I'll definitely get to at least 3 of them. That's the goal. I think I can do it. Especially, I have nothing going on this weekend. I plan to sit and read and film and edit and all of the above. Maybe one of the next reading vlogs I do will be me trying to get through my TBR. We'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below the maple leaf emoji, because it is the beginning of fall and I'm so excited for all the fall reads and just all the fall vibes. With that being said, definitely give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, subscribe if you like bookish content, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.